Hi guys, this is AruvaChan, and today I want to talk about closed species and why I don't like closed species. So, if you don't know what a closed species is, it is a species of human, humanoid, animal, animal-ish, object, thing, anything basically that a creator or an artist has made for themselves and decided to sell to other people. And it's basically, it's not that they just sell them to other people, but they sell them to people who want them and who want to use them as roleplay things. Like, it's basically, you have to buy this character to be able to draw it. Like, you're not allowed to create a character that looks like it, and you're not allowed to draw anything that's similar to it because the artist themselves has got, I guess, copyrighted that design. And if you want that design or that kind of character or that kind of species, you have to purchase it. Now, I don't understand. It's very much like, if you want this thing, like, it's like an adopt, I'm assuming, where if you want this character, like, if you love this design, you can have it. Like, if you can't draw this, you can have it. Like, I just want, $20 for this character, and it's all yours. Everything that I've ever drawn of them, every picture that I ever had of them, it's yours. But what I don't get is, I've only drawn this character once, and you really like this character. Sure, that's fine. I've only drawn this character once. You really like this character, and you want this character. Sure, fine. That's great. You can have it. I'm not gonna charge you too much because I only have one drawing. Like, let's say I'll charge you, $15. The price of, say, of a full body or whatever, $20. I'll charge you $20 for this character, and it's yours forever. Like, I'll never draw them again. Or, that's, I understand that. I completely understand that. What I don't understand is, you would like to draw a character that's similar to my character. And I say, no, you can't do that. Like, you're not allowed to do that. Like, if you do that and you come around here and say, look, I made this character that looks like your character, you're not allowed here. Like, I don't get it. And it could be because I'm coming at it from, an ignorant point of view. Like, I'm not used to these kind of communities. But I've been on the internet for a really long time. Like, I've been on the internet for probably, I don't know, since 2007? Like, since YouTube started? Like, I've been on here a long time, and I've seen a lot of stuff, but I don't get it. And if you could explain to me why there are, close communities, please do, because it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I've made this really cool thing, and I want you to like this thing, so you come over and you say, wow, I do like this thing. Can I also draw this thing? And I say, no, you can't draw this thing. This is my thing. Like, whatever happened to sharing is caring? Like, I feel like that's very much like a single child mentality. Like, no, you can't draw this. Like, I drew this. You're not allowed to draw this. Like, I just feel like, I feel like it's selfish. Like, can you imagine with me real quick, just real quick. You are watching Pokemon, simple show. You're watching it for the first time in your entire life. You're like 6 years old, and you see a Pikachu for the first time. Oh my goodness. You love Pikachu so much, and you have decided in your little 6-year-old self that you are gonna draw a Pikachu that's you. You're gonna draw yourself as a Pikachu. And so you draw yourself, like, you draw your clothes and your hat and your Pikachu ears, and you say, this is my OC Pikachu Jake. Like, this is my Pikachu OC Jake. Can you imagine posting it somewhere, like, on your Facebook and having the people who created Pokemon say, you can't draw this, you need to take it down? I can't imagine that. Like, the audacity is ridiculous. Like, I understand having a species. I really do. Like, if you have like a story you're writing and say you need to create a species and somebody wants to be in your book or your comic, says, you know, I'd like to make a species, whatever, you know, a species raptor for your book. Like, will you put me in your book? You say, no, it's my book. Like, I understand that. But they say, I will pay you $100 if you put my character in your book. You say, okay, that's fine. I also get that. But if you say, I've made this species for myself and my friends, and you can have one. You can have one. But I need to draw it, and you need to pay me for it first, before you can, you know, join my circle. I just think it's so dumb. Like, real question, real big question. What's stopping me from drawing this? I'm an artist with, you know, years of experience. I can pretty much draw whatever I want. Nothing is gonna stop me, you know, other than, you know, the laws of decency and humanity. What's gonna stop me from drawing your character or drawing this OC? Like, I know there are people who, they sell out characters, and once you sell a character, they're like, oh, hey, please don't draw this character, it's not mine anymore. But like, at the same time, what's stopping me from making a character that's similar? Are you gonna stop me? Are you gonna stop me from making an OC that looks like your OC? No. Like, I'm not gonna draw an OC that looks like your OC because that's boring and I can draw my own OCs, but what's stopping me from drawing something that's similar to your species? Other than the extreme amount of hate I would get if I did that. Like, there's nothing. Like, I can draw something in my sketchbook. Some random person post it online and have somebody comment, hey, this is Samantha Bee's close species. Like, you're not allowed to draw that character. And I say, what? And they reiterate, this is a close species, you can't draw this. And I go, excuse me, what? Like, what? What am I gonna do? What am I going to do? What are you going to do? I'm not drawing your close species. And this hasn't happened to me before, but I can imagine that it's probably happened to someone. What am I going to do? What are you going to do? I've made an OC for myself, and you come up to me and say, hey, that's stealing. And I say, what? Like, I really don't understand what you mean. Like, I just made this up by myself in my head when I was drawing it. Like, you cannot tell me that this is copyright. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. And I can guarantee that I have drawn things in my sketchbook, on my DeviantArt, on my Tumblr, on my Discord, on YouTube, that I guarantee I have drawn something similar to someone else. And what am I gonna do about that? What are they gonna do about that? I'm not stealing it from you, but it looks similar. And I'm coming from a place where when I was younger, I made up the name Aruva, A-R-U-V-A, like my name, down below. I made that up, but at the same time, it was by chance that those letters happened to string themselves together, and I thought I owned that name. Now, you can't own a name, just like you can't own a drawing that's not yours. So when I, little old 13-year-old me Googled or searched on DeviantArt Aruva, I found another person who had the same name, like a character named Aruva. And I was real upset. I messaged them like 4 times, like, please remove this character. But you can't do that. Like, thankfully they never responded to me. And if you ever do hear this, I'm so sorry. Like, you didn't deserve that. I don't copyright that name. It's just a name. But for real, like, what am I gonna do? I couldn't do anything about this person naming their character Aruva because Aruva is not a copyrighted name. It's a name that I gave myself. Like, my real name is Sarah. You know how many Sarahs I know? A lot. I've moved a lot of places. I know a lot of Sarahs. I can't go up to them and be like, hi, sweetie, you can't be named Sarah. That's my name. Like, I can't do that. That's not a thing. And for people to be like, hi, I know you really probably didn't mean to, but you really just drew a Pikachu. Like, you can't do that. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me? Like, it's the audacity. The audacity is wild to me. Like, you're claiming you own a mixture of a tiger and a dog. Like, I've seen pictures of dogs painted as tigers. You cannot tell me that's a closed species because I've seen it online. Like, you probably drew this picture from a picture. Like, I don't care what you say. Like, this is ridiculous. And maybe I just don't get it. Maybe it's not clicking. Like, I know there are reasons behind why people do things. Whether it's, they're not able to do them, or they just really want this character, or they have the money, or whatever. Like, I understand that there are reasons behind why people do these things. I can't see a reason. I can't see a feasible reason why you would make a character or a design and say, you can't use this. This is mine. Like, this is mine. You are not allowed to use this, because chances are somebody's gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. Like, you have a closed species? Cool. I'm gonna just, like, I'm gonna design my character, and I'm not gonna tell you. What are you gonna do about it? It'll be in my sketchbook. You'll never see it. You'll never know. But that's you losing money, isn't it? And that'll make you mad. And maybe I might just really be looking at this wrong, but it doesn't make sense to me. Like, it really just seems like a cheap and easy way for an artist to make money while gaining a community or whatever. Like, if you're a famous artist and you're like, well, this is a closed species, and I really just don't want a lot of, like, 11-year-olds in my species, so I'm gonna make it, $30 for you to buy an OC. So if you want, you can, once you buy my OC, you get a link to my Discord, and we all can role play together. So we're all 30-year-old role playing the same character that I drew over and over again. Like, I don't get it. I just don't understand, and it makes me so frustrated. Like, what does it mean? What does it mean that your species is closed? Like, I don't know if I've said this before, but there is a thought or a saying that says, no idea is original. Like, there's no new thoughts, which I'm not sure if I fully believe, but I believe to an extent. Your new species, if you're saying you have made this really cool species, and I look at it, and it looks like a horse, I'm not gonna believe you that you said it's a new species, because it looks like a horse. Like, put a box on a dog's head, call it a box dog, it's still a dog. Like, I'm not buying into your species because it's just a dog. Like, it looks like a dog, it sounds like a dog, it's a dog. And I really don't know what you want me to do about that. Like, I'm not gonna pay you $20 for you to draw me a dog. I can do that myself. I really can. I don't know. It blows my mind. Like, if you want to draw all of your friends as cyber dogs, do it. Tell your friends, say, my friends, my dear friends, I have drawn this new thing, this amazing new thing that nobody has ever thought of before. And I'm going to give you guys these OCs, and we can all play, you know, in my world that I have created. Like, I feel like chances are your friends would be like, no thanks. And also, that's weird. But like, if they're cool people, they'll probably be like, that's awesome. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks, Jamie, for making these cyber dogs. Like, I absolutely love them. Woof, woof. But having other people, like, if I made an animal or a humanoid species and somebody came up to me and said, hi, can I make something that's similar to this? I'd be like, you got hands, right? Like, you got eyes. Go for it. Like, I'm not the ruler of all things digital or traditional. Like, just do it. What's stopping you? Not me. It's definitely not me. I could care less. You draw something that I drew 20 years ago. Do it. Like, if you want my drawings, I will sell them to you. But if you want to draw something that's similar to what I drew, there's nothing stopping you. I will give you my permission. You are allowed to draw something that I kind of drew. If you have an idea from me, like, steal from me, like, that kind of thing is okay, as long as it's not, you know, you're taking my picture. Like, draw from what I drew. It's that simple. Alright guys, that's it for me this week. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, and it gives me an idea that you guys are kind of interested in these more ranty videos. If you liked what I was saying and you like me, make sure to subscribe. I upload a new video every Friday. If you are interested, I have a Discord down in the description where I have people who will actually talk to you and not make you pay for talking to them. Thank you guys so much. I will see you all in the next video.